Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and a new beer review. Klamath Basin Brewing out of Klamath Falls, Oregon, so way southern Oregon. Klamath Basin Brewing has been around since 2005 from what I read. They were homebrewing before that. Limited release, but from researching a little bit on their website, I saw some other limited release that were actually seasonal. River Days Session Ale. Here's what the bottle looks like. I'll rotate a little bit so you can see everything there. Our logo of 2 axes. And I'll read what's down here in just a moment. That's kind of a nice, monochrome background. A couple of guys on a canoe or something like that. See on the bottle cap, they have 2 axes. Normally I would show the bottle cap, but this one stood out to me a little bit. It's funny. A session ale just means low alcohol. Sometimes you call it a lawnmower beer. The story that's on the website is the same as on the label, it's just easier to read. Let summertime roll like a lazy river. Our summer seasonal has hops mingling with malted wheat, giving a characteristic golden and hazy cast. River Days is a refreshing companion whenever the sun calls you to drift with the currents. I can't remember the exact cost of this bottle, but I believe it was around $4. No real hints on the recipe here. The only thing they said is malted wheat gives a little bit of a sweet flavor and some wheat characteristics. Anything I say about the ingredients are pure speculation. What I'm anticipating: light body, low alcohol, no hoppiness. I'm expecting more malt characteristic than hops, floral to it, some sweetness, but I'm definitely expecting some malts. 4.9% alcohol, 20 IBUs. The color is almost always pale or straw, mostly light body. Usually 1 or 2 malts are very simple. Pilsner or a 2-row pale malt, maybe a wheat, Cura Pils, to increase body and head retention. There's usually not much to them. They're very basic, simple recipes. They're very light in flavor, low alcohol, not bitter, typical. Burnt orange, possibly a medium amber color. It's not pale like I was expecting, but that's okay. Foam is a solid 1/2 inch. It's dying down fairly quickly. See my fingers on the other side there, they're really hazy. So that tells me that it's a low to medium flocculate yeast. They probably didn't use much Van Kettle findings in it. As you can tell, there's no sediment at the bottom. There's nothing down there. Nothing floating in it. I always anticipate it to be clear, but I don't think it's faulty that it's not clear. Well carbonated. Can you see the bubbles there? And you really can't. That is a very nice color. I like that though. That orangish, copper. Immediately I get some light fruit, maybe some orange, pineapple, light skinned fruit in there. Potentially some apple. They're not strong, but they're brushing and tickling my nose very nicely. I don't get anything else out of it. No floral, no earthy. It goes to the roof of my mouth, about 80, maybe 90% up there, brushing back and forth gently with some of those fruit flavors, like pineapple, maybe banana, orange. The flavors stick around for a little while and they dissipate fairly quickly. This is a tropical and fruity hop showcase, and even then, it doesn't blow up your mouth with fruit flavors. It's not jungle juice, of course it'd be higher alcohol. They're soft, they're restrained, but they're there. Let's say it's between light, maybe heading towards medium body. No citrus that I can tell, no tanginess, no pine, no earthy, herbal. I'm not getting any other malt flavors. There's really no malt backbone that I can tell at this point. I'm not getting any sweetness, which I thought I might get from the wheat. I'm not noticing any candy notes, no grain, or dough or crack or anything like that. Not toasted. A little bit of malt flavors in there, but there's more of the hop fruitiness. It's just brushing back and forth up here, and mostly the back of my mouth, and then just kind of just falls away. Just the slight hint of sweet. It's not hoppy at all. I believe this is an American ale yeast. It doesn't taste like a British or anything else. The carbonation is fine, it's not overdone. This is not thin and watery, not chewy either, it's between the two. I think this is a simple recipe, I'm sure it is. If you're looking for a really flavorful, just lots of stuff coming at you beer, that's not what this is. It's a session ale, so low alcohol, but the flavors are there. While there's not very many of them, they are nice, restrained, but noticeable, clean, and well done. About 80% is on the roof of my mouth again, almost nothing on my tongue. Now I get a little bit more of a hop tingle, but it's really subtle. I think the fruity notes from the hops, possibly yeast, are more restrained out of the bottle. Some soft fruit, I can't quite distinguish it like I could before. It dissipates a little bit quicker, light to medium body. Keeps coating my mouth with soft fruit, pineapple, maybe some apple or pear, everything light color, a touch of sweet. I couldn't tell at the beginning, but I can tell it now. There's still no citrus, no tanginess. I still don't get bread, biscuit, grain cracker, nothing like that. I can taste a little bit of malt back there, but they're very restrained. It's like the fruity flavors stay up here, and that malt is kind of back in here. It does not taste the same out of the bottle as it does the glass, but it's pretty similar. Fruits are more forward out of the glass. They're more restrained out of the bottle. I noticed just a little bit of a hop nibbling out of the bottle that I did not get out of the glass. Body and the somewhat chewiness of it, the complexity, it's still there. I don't notice any off flavors in this. The bottle's not skunked. There's no diacetyl, DMS, rubber, plastic, chemical, nail polish paint thinner, astringency fusel alcohols. It tastes like it's been well cleaned, properly handled, fermented at the proper temperature. Very well done in that regard. Would I buy this again? I think it's a good, flavorful session ale. I think it's well done. I'm pleased with it. Would I recommend it? If you like low alcohol session ales that are not hoppy, just a simple recipe, I think you'd like this. It met my expectations really well. The color's a little bit off. I wasn't expecting it to be so hazy. Nice, fruity, tropical flavor in there. I think they actually did a very good job with this. I'm very pleased. Klamath Basin Brewing, Klamath Falls, Oregon. River Days Session Ale, limited release. If you have any comments, feedback, want to talk about beer, send me a message. That's all I have for this review. Cheers! Is this like all dirty and shit? Okay, well, alright. Good lord, this is going to be a 50-minute video with me just in shit. Okay, that's enough about that. Let's move on straight from the source. Straight from the source. I just said that. I might actually believe all that shit.